Do you ever feel like marriage is just too tough? I'd venture to say that about 50% of married couples do. And that's based on the latest Census Bureau divorce rates from 2021. 50%. That's half of all marriages in the United States ending in divorce. Now, there could be several reasons for this, but another interesting statistic is that almost half of those marriages that do end in divorce, 43% to be exact, are due to what is deemed as incompatibility. Now, I won't attempt to use this forum to speculate on what specifically drives these statistics, but what I will do is offer some insight from our experience as a married couple. Sometimes I jokingly introduce my wife as my first wife. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. But the truth is that marriage is tough. I mean, you take two individuals who grew up with different rules and different environments with differing beliefs on many things, and then you put them together, and then for many, you ask them to do one of the most stressful things known to man, which is to care for and raise children. The odds are not in our favor, right? But honestly, there are things that you can control, and a few of the most important ones relate to this week's topic of believing in yourself and being a better spouse. First, it's your actions. Second, it's your attitude. And third is communication. When I talk about your actions, what I'm saying is that love is a verb. It's not a noun. It's something you do, not something you catch or stumble upon. Meaning you don't fall in and out of love. You choose to love or not to love. You choose to show love or not. You choose to act loving or not. This one is a punch in the gut for some, but love is not a thing that ebbs and flows. It is based on your actions. Your loving actions affect your attitude, not so much the other way around. Which leads us to the next bit about attitude. Sometimes it's just the decision to love that we need to embrace. So she did something that upset you. How will you decide to react? With love and forgiveness or with revenge? Or he did that stupid thing he always does. Again, how will you respond? And this leads to the third piece on communication. More often than not, arguments are founded in a lack of communication, unstated expectations that weren't met, underlying assumptions that weren't verbalized, or unstated feelings that are never brought up. We have to communicate. Our spouse is not a mind reader, right? So as we talk about believing in our own ability to be a better spouse, understand that our attitude and our actions are paramount. Choose positivity, choose to love, and make an effort to communicate better with your spouse.